In today's world, UFC fighters are constantly evolving, refining their skills, and becoming increasingly well-rounded athletes. This process demands tremendous effort, as every competitor strives not only to enhance their technical abilities, but also to maintain peak physical condition. With the level of competition fiercer than ever, staying at the top is more challenging than it has ever been. That is why champions must push themselves to the absolute limit to hold on to their belts. In this video, we will attempt to predict a list of 11 names who, in our opinion, will still have their championship straps wrapped around their waists by the end of 2025. Women's strawweight, Tatiana Suarez. On the 9th of February, a crucial championship bout will take place between Weili Zhang and Tatiana Suarez. The Chinese fighter has undeniably held the belt for quite some time and has looked absolutely dominant in the strawweight division. However, Tatiana has her own advantages in this matchup. The American first entered the UFC 9 years ago after competing in Dana White's Contender Series and has only fought 6 times since then. Yet, her resume includes some truly impressive names such as Alexa Grasso and Carla Esparza. If it weren't for a 3.5-year hiatus, Suarez might have already been ruling the division, but now she has an opportunity, and she must seize it. Tatiana is known for her versatility and ability to adapt to her opponent's style. Her wrestling and striking make her a dangerous challenge for anyone in this weight class. Suarez possesses excellent grappling skills and can use her strengths to neutralize threats from Zhang. If she manages to handle the champion's pressure and aggression effectively, that could be the key factor in securing her victory. Women's flyweight, Valentina Shevchenko. After a dominant victory over Alexa Grasso, Valentina Shevchenko has only one true challenger left in her division, Manon Fiorot. If this fight takes place in 2025, the Bullet should be able to get past the Frenchwoman, though not without some difficulties. While Manon is undeniably skilled and continues to showcase impressive abilities, she likely lacks the experience needed to deal with someone like Valentina. Shevchenko is a fighter who can adapt to any style and uses her knowledge to maximize every opportunity inside the cage. There is also a possibility that Weili Zhang could move up a division for a mega fight against Valentina, but it is too early to speculate. As mentioned earlier, Zhang has a scheduled bout against Suarez, and the outcome of that fight will play a crucial role in shaping both of their futures. For now, there is no clear contender on the horizon who appears capable of taking the belt from Valentina in 2025. Women's bantamweight, Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison made a massive statement when she debuted in the UFC on the 14th of April, 2024. At UFC 300, she secured a victory over Holly Holm via submission in the second round. In October, at UFC 307, Harrison also defeated Ketlin Vieira. Currently ranked as the #2 contender in the bantamweight division, she is the clear frontrunner for a title shot against reigning champion Juliana Peña. It seems likely that the 2-time Olympic gold medalist will have little trouble securing the belt and adding yet another accolade to her already impressive collection in 2025. Her career has been filled with remarkable achievements, and she has no intention of slowing down. Will Harrison's championship reign be enough to lure Amanda Nunes back to the promotion? That is a much more intriguing question. However, such a scenario appears unlikely. Kayla is not only an outstanding grappler, but also a powerful striker, making her a well-rounded and formidable opponent. Her signature determination and relentless drive to win will allow her to overcome any obstacles standing in her way to the title. Flyweight, Alexandra Pantoja. Just a year ago, Alexandra Pantoja had a legitimate challenger in Muhammad Mokaev. However, this year, there is no major name making waves in the flyweight division. As widely known, Mokaev was released from the UFC. In his last 2 fights, the Brazilian faced opponents who could hardly be considered serious contenders. This means Pantoja has every opportunity to reign over the division for the foreseeable future. At this moment, there doesn't seem to be a single fighter capable of stopping Alexandra. Brandon Moreno might attempt to reclaim the belt, but stylistically, Pantoja presents a significant challenge for him. Kai Kara-France could also try to make a run for the title, but his chances of success appear slim as well. Pantoja continues to deliver dominant and consistent performances, and all signs point to him remaining at the top in 2025. Merab Dvalishvili. On the 18th of January, bantamweight champion Merab Dvalishvili stepped into the octagon against his most dangerous challenger yet, Umar Nurmagomedov. It was a hard-fought battle, but the icebreaker showed true grit and secured the victory by judges' decision. Now, it is clear that no one will be able to put an end to his reign in the bantamweight division. However, the opponents he might face before the end of the year are obvious: Sean O'Malley and Petr Yan. Each of them will have a chance at victory, but most likely Merab will manage to handle both, showcasing his skills in both striking and grappling. Sean will undoubtedly try to set the pace with his stand-up game, but Merab is strong in that area as well, making a decision win for the experienced Georgian a logical outcome. A fight with Petr could be the most competitive, especially if Yan returns to peak form. Still, Merab performed well in their first encounter, and in a rematch, he should be able to hold on to his title once again. Featherweight, Ilia Topuria. Ilia Topuria proved to the world in 2024 that he is the true king of the featherweight division. First, he dismantled longtime dominant champion Alexander Volkanovski with a knockout in the second round, then followed up by finishing Max Holloway in the third. What makes it even more impressive is that Topuria secured those two knockouts with different hands, proving that he carries knockout power in both his left and right. Recently, Topuria has been considering a move to a different weight class. If that doesn't happen, there is little doubt that he will be able to hold on to his title this year. His most dangerous challenger appears to be Movsar Evloev. If the Georgian grants Movsar a title shot, it could be the closest fight of his career, one that could go either way. However, it seems more likely that Topuria will prioritize a rematch with Alexander Volkanovski and a showdown with Diego Lopez. Neither of these matchups should pose a significant threat to him. That's why he is expected to remain at the top of his division this year, continuing to display the elite skills and relentless drive that make him a dominant champion. Lightweight, Islam Makhachev. On October 22nd, 2022 in Abu Dhabi, Makhachev sent Oliveira to the canvas with a knockdown before securing a hand triangle choke in the second round. With that victory, Islam became the third fighter from Russia to claim a UFC championship. Since then, he has fought Alexander Volkanovski twice, faced Dustin Poirier, and most recently secured a win over Renato Moicano, marking 4 successful title defenses. Islam currently holds the longest active championship reign in the promotion while riding a 15-fight winning streak. On top of that, he is the #1 ranked pound-for-pound fighter. It seems the Dagestani champion has no intention of slowing down, and before retiring, planned for the age of 35, he is likely to break several long-standing UFC records. Right now, his biggest challenger in the division is Arman Tsarukyan, with whom he was originally scheduled to fight at UFC 311. However, Arman withdrew at the last moment. If the fight does take place, it promises to be competitive, though Makhachev remains the clear favorite. Yes, since their first encounter, Arman has gained valuable experience and secured major victories, but he still falls short of Islam's level. After winning that fight, Makhachev will have effectively cleared out the lightweight division, and a move to another weight class may become a real possibility. However, one thing is certain: he will continue to hold on to his belt throughout 2025. Welterweight, Shavkat Rakhmonov. At the moment, the welterweight division is ruled by Belal Muhammad, who captured the title following what was arguably one of the biggest upsets of 2024, defeating Leon Edwards. Muhammad showcased incredible composure and tactical awareness, managing to dethrone Edwards and claim the belt. By December of that same year, the Palestinian champion was set to defend his title against rising contender Shavkat Rakhmonov. However, due to an unfortunate injury sustained by Muhammad, the fight had to be cancelled, leaving fans disappointed as they had eagerly anticipated the clash between two of the division's elite. Instead, Shavkat went on to secure a victory in a title eliminator against Ian Gary, a fight that came with its fair share of challenges. Rakhmonov displayed his skill set but was met with significant resistance, which only served as valuable experience for the battles ahead. Now, he is fully prepared to face Belal in 2025. Heading into the fight, Shavkat will be the clear favorite. His exceptional takedown defense, combined with his well-rounded grappling, makes him a nightmare matchup for anyone in the division. In the striking department, he also holds an advantage, making him a dangerous opponent both on the feet and on the ground. His fighting style blends powerful striking with an ability to control distance, allowing him to dictate the pace in all areas of combat. This highly anticipated showdown is expected to take place early in the year, giving Nomad a chance to defend the belt once or even twice if everything goes according to plan. A likely scenario would see him facing the winner of the Edwards-Maddalena matchup, a fight that promises to be a compelling stylistic clash, given the strengths both men bring to the table. Additionally, a rematch with Gary or a showdown with Kamaru Usman, who remains in the mix, cannot be ruled out. Overall, the welterweight division remains one of the most competitive in the UFC, and the upcoming bouts are set to deliver high-stakes action for MMA fans worldwide. Every fight has the potential to shake up the rankings and introduce new names into the title picture, keeping the division as unpredictable as ever. Middleweight, Khamzat Chimaev. In the year 2024, Dricus du Plessis claimed the middleweight title after defeating Sean Strickland. Their fight turned out to be far from the most electrifying spectacle, and the judge's decision sparked considerable debate among both fans and analysts. Many believed the bout was too close to call, with the outcome hanging in the balance until the very end. Following his victory over Israel Adesanya, du Plessis was booked for an immediate rematch against Sean, adding even more intrigue to the division. This highly anticipated fight is set to take place on the 9th of February in Sydney, and predicting a winner remains a challenge. Both men possess distinct strengths and the ability to shift momentum in their favor at any given moment. However, based on previous performances, it seems likely that Dricus will once again edge out a victory, albeit by a narrow margin. If that happens, his next opponent could very well be Khamzat Chimaev, one of the most talked about contenders in the middleweight division. Khamzat's most recent performance against Robert Whittaker was nothing short of dominant, solidifying his position as the leading candidate for a title shot in the year 2025. His exceptional skills both on the feet and on the ground make him a formidable challenge for anyone in the division. There have been whispers about Chimaev potentially moving up a weight class to challenge Alex Pereira for the light heavyweight belt, an unexpected but intriguing matchup. However, for now, such speculation remains purely hypothetical. The more realistic path appears to be securing the middleweight championship, and if Khamzat succeeds, he has the potential to establish himself as a dominant title holder. His fighting style, unwavering confidence, and ability to adapt to any opponent make him one of the most dangerous competitors in the UFC. Over the coming months, the middleweight landscape will continue to evolve, and it will be fascinating to see who ultimately rises to the top of this fiercely competitive division. Light heavyweight, Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira claimed the championship title back in the year 2023, and since then his accomplishments in the year 2024 have been nothing short of extraordinary. He has become the top star of the promotion, showcasing exceptional and powerful performances in 3 tournaments, which has drawn the attention of both fans and experts. Pereira not only earned the title, but solidified his reputation as one of the most exciting fighters in the UFC, and now he is at the center of attention. It is in the UFC's best interest to keep him as champion for as long as possible, given that his bouts draw massive audiences and are guaranteed to deliver thrilling spectacles. The only competitor capable of presenting serious challenges to Poatan is Magomed Ankalaev. This fighter also possesses remarkable skills and experience, but even Ankalaev will find it difficult to overcome Pereira. Ankalaev himself promises to take the fight to the champion on the feet, but even the best strikers find it hard to compete with the Brazilian in this area. Pereira is renowned for his powerful striking and his ability to control distance, making him a dangerous adversary for any opponent. Moreover, he has been diligently working on improving his grappling skills, which adds to his versatility and increases his chances of defending against takedowns inside the octagon. It has recently been confirmed that Alex will face Magomed on the 9th of March at UFC 313. If Pereira wins, he could very well aim for the top spot in the pound-for-pound rankings and will retain the right to move up a weight class in pursuit of a third championship belt. Regardless of the circumstances, it is hard to envision anyone taking the light heavyweight title from Poatan in the year 2025. His confident performances and adaptability to various fighting styles make him one of the most dominant champions in the UFC. Fans eagerly await Alex's future bouts, and every time he steps into the octagon, it becomes an event that captures the world's attention. Only time will tell who will challenge Pereira, but for now he stands as the undisputed champion, ready to defend his title against any threats. Heavyweight, Tom Aspinall. Currently, the champion in the heavyweight division is Jon Jones. In his last fight, Bones handled veteran Stipe Miocic, and afterward, he stated that he has no intentions of retiring anytime soon. At the final stage of his career, Jon dreams of a massive paycheck. The sum of $30 million has been mentioned, which seems entirely reasonable, as Jones is set to face a true beast in his next match. Of course, we're talking about Tom Aspinall. The Brit holds the interim belt, which he successfully defended in a fight against Curtis Blades. Aspinall himself has declared that his next time in the octagon will be solely to claim the real championship belt. This situation presents two potential scenarios. Either Jones's desires will be met, and we will witness a mega fight where Aspinall will likely have the advantage in speed and power, ultimately winning and becoming the new champion, or Jones will relinquish his title, and Tom will face either Cyril Gane or Alexander Volkov. In any case, against either of them, the Brit would be the clear favorite and, under any circumstances, would become the new champion. It's hard to imagine anyone being able to handle Aspinall in the foreseeable future, so by the end of 2025, he should unquestionably rule the heavyweight division. These are the predictions for UFC champions in the year 2025. However, the future of the UFC is unpredictable, and every fight could drastically alter the balance of power within the divisions. What are your thoughts on the UFC champions this year? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments.